Thanks for tuning in again to another one of my multi-part series. In this set of videos, I'm heading back down to the Kosciuszko region again, this time starting off at Cooma, heading through Adaminaby, and then camping near the Eucumbene River at Kiandra, and then into the Long Plain region. I'll be looking at some different landmarks than last time, so sit back, relax, while I bore your tits off. Here comes episode 1.
Oh, God help me.
And welcome to episode 1. It has been around 5 months since the last time I actually went out and filmed anything. And this is pretty much the first time I've done anything this year. It's been a very slow start. And yeah, so I was keen to get out and get something happening. And I've got a couple of more trips planned in the next month or two, so be able to get some content out once again. Nothing much to film, just heading down that way now, so get you something happening when there's a bit more to see. Cheers. I chose to take a Google Maps shortcut that bypassed Cooma and took me straight down to Adaminaby. It was supposed to be 15 minutes faster, and yeah, I don't reckon so. The road is dirt, corrugated, rocky, rough, and gee, I'm topping about 30 kilometres an hour. So might be a late arrival at camp this evening. This is Providence Portal. It's a 3-metre diameter tunnel that travels about 16.5 kilometres from Tantangara Dam and carries water through here to the Eucumbene. What you saw down the bottom before is concrete blocks, and it's an energy diffuser sort of thing. If the water hits that, the concrete blocks break the water up, mix it with air, and basically slow down the power of the water a bit. It was established as part of the Snowy Hydro scheme, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's not flowing massively today, and I'll turn you around so you can see the actual Eucumbene itself is quite low by the looks of things. I mean, generally you would say the water would be up, you know, to part of this here. Part of this land down there you're looking at would be underwater. And as I've said before, I'm not a professional documentary filmmaker. I just look up a bit of information where I can on Google. If there's anything else I can find, I'll put it as little subtitles down the bottom, so that yeah, hopefully there's a little bit more accuracy than what I've remembered from a bit of quick reading. That was just a quick little look at Providence Portal. I'm going to see if I can find some extra images on Google that I can put on for you. Some more interesting ones, like when the water's really flowing, just so you can have a bit of a better look at what it's like in its glory. We better get a move on now, because my map tells me it's going to be nearly 5 o'clock before we hit camp, and I want to do some filming along the way. And yeah, no more daylight savings. It's going to be dark in about an hour and a bit. So let's see.
A few moments later.
So you will notice what I've done is I've moved the car from where I first put it. I've put it sort of more across the entrance, like a gate to the campsite, so to speak. It's not a big spot, no one else would be able to fit in there anyhow. And I'm off the track. It gives me a little more room over here to do things. But now I'm hungry. I'm going to get something cooked up. Back to you in a minute. Alrighty, I've already got a bit of butter melted in there. I'm going to get the chicken in there, and you'll notice bare hands. You don't need to come out in the bush and wear black gloves. You can handle your own food with your bare hands.
Be a man.
Going to just chuck a couple of sausages in there as well, I reckon. And again, bare hands. Look at that, break them in half. Bare hands.
Be a man.
sausages should be alright, but I want the chicken to cook a little bit longer. I don't want to have raw chicken. So we'll just get the sausages onto the wrap here. 1, 2, and we'll let the chicken cook a little bit longer while we eat this wrap. Normally I would chuck hot sauce or something on it, but I really want to avoid running to the toilet all night if I can. Let's go for a little walk and have a look around while we eat this and the chicken finishes cooking, eh? I was going to go further down there, which is where I'd originally planned to go, but I just found the water wasn't really running down there and it looked a bit just still and a bit dank. So I've decided to come up here into this nice open spot where in the morning should get some sunlight nice and early and yeah, have a nice sunny start to the day. Sun's starting to set over that way. It's 5:30 now, so probably only about half an hour of sunlight left. It's just touching the final bit of the top of the mountains there. Just cut this in half so it fits on the wrap a bit better. Yep, that's cooked through nicely. There we go, that'll be alright like that. One other thing I want to talk about is, people always seem to say to me, oh, you know, you never have a fire while you're camping. You never have a fire. Well, where I've camped previously, there's been total fire bans. That, or I've just pulled up in the dark, had something to eat and gone to bed. But tonight, got a small little fire going there. And another thing people always say to me, oh, you cook on gas, you never cook over the fire, cook over the fire. So, tonight, still a bit hungry, I'm going to cook over the fire, something else to eat. Rightio, so as I said, people are always complaining that I don't cook over the fire. All I do is boil some water and have pot noodles. So tonight, a little bit extra, cooking on the fire. So, just going to get the top off that. Flavours into there. Put some water. Put the lid back on. Rightio. Now, we'll just where should we go? There we go. Let's just sit that in there to heat up, shall we? Alrighty, hopefully you can see me through the miracle of time. Let's just go and see how these noodles are going. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh. Whose idea was that? Okay, gonna have a little nice little drink. Can I see that there? Is enough light? Not going to have too much because I am driving tomorrow. Here I am getting hit by the smoke from the fire. What is it they say? It follows beauty. I'm just waiting for those extra couple of logs to catch on. It is actually nice and relaxing sitting here by the fire. Yeah, as I said previously, it's been about 5 months since I've been out. I mean, you know, I have my daughter I visit every second weekend, and then on the other weekends I do like to try and catch up with other friends and various things. So, yeah, but I still want to try and at least get out at least once a month or two. So, look forward to more adventures. Just going to sit back, relax by this fire. Probably not too much more to film tonight. So we'll see what happens. If not, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Just going to fix myself up a cup of coffee. Might have breakfast a little bit later when we move on. But for now, need something nice and warm. It's a pretty big spoon, so I'll probably only need one. Morning coffee. You know what? No matter how many times I take this thing out and try to put it back into this little container, I have the same bloody problem every time. It's like trying to put a square peg into a round hole. Well, that's probably all there is for this episode. Had a cup of coffee, packed up, gonna move on, have a look at a few landmarks today, which you'll get to see in episode 2. We will catch up with you in episode 2, which hopefully I should have out next week or so. Hope everyone has a lovely Easter. Enjoy time with your family. Stay safe. Sorry for the shaky camera because I'm massively zoomed, but get a load of the size of that bird over there. I reckon that rock it's sitting on, at an estimate, would be nearly 6 foot tall.